Hello, greetings. How are you doing today? Are you ready for some conscious breath? Just let it go. Let us step into your present moment, right here, right now. That's all it takes. And all it needs. Just take it and let it go. Ooh, wow, beautiful. Do you have sometimes difficulty to decide what you really want to do, or you got some questions you ponder about and you're really not sure how to get the right answer? Here's what you can do to get your answer. You can use the nature. Many people, if I ask them what they like to do, they say, oh, I like nature. Why do you like nature? Because when you go to the nature and you see the trees, or you see the rocks and the sky and blue, the water, everything has certain pattern. And that pattern is actually attuned to everything what is created around it, right? So if we really pay attention to the nature, suddenly we get harmonized with that. It's a different, like if you eat French fries for all day long, like if you're working with computers, it's gonna keep us alive for sometimes. But if we get a full dinner, three meals, starter, appetizer, everything, veggie, it's that composite of all what needs to be done. And that's nature has that in anything. So here is my step to mastery for you today. When you have some decision to make, or some question pondering in your field, or you're just not simply sure about something, you would like to get more clarity, go to the nature and ask the question. When you in front of, let's say, tree, you can choose the tree. Trees are so wise, so beautiful, so well prepared for communication with you anytime. Or if you live in another area, you can choose the big rock. Whatever piece of nature, it has its wisdom. But always start with the mindset, which you're looking for the answer to the question, and there is an answer to every question. Okay, it comes with a set. There is no question without answer. That this is the dual universe. Chicken has an egg, egg has a chicken. Question has an answer, answer have a question, right? So when you ponder about something, I encourage you, go ponder with some tree. And if you have a friend, do it together. It's much more fun when people come together. Just look at a tree and ask the question, what is it, what do you want to know? And then look at the bark, look at the trees, look at the branches, look at the leaves, and see what's going on, and just notice what's going on. Because when you really aim, you focus, you become one with the picture, you fully present to that creation. You start to discover some pattern which reflects the patterns in the brain and allow you, as a good reflection, to activate the pathways which otherwise would stay dormant, and the answer would never come to you. As soon as you focus on that tree, on a rock, or on a nature, you might suddenly start to feel you opening, you getting more like fluid, you get a more channel, and at that moment the answer will come to you. So this might sounds a little silly, maybe for first time, like talking to trees, take it as a universe on its own, a super intelligent being. And if you want to communicate with it, why not choose something which is so natural, part of it, like a tree or rock? And then I want you to when the answers come to you and the question and the thought, do not disregard them. There is these thoughts which coming from your intuitive part, they're not like news in TV that would really bang you inside and they say, if you don't go there, you're gonna suffer. No, this is very subtle thoughts which sound like a great idea, and they also very easy to suppress it. Oh, that's too simple, that's too easy. No, we don't even have a second thought to it. So I beg you, give second thoughts to the ideas which come to you when you connect it with nature. And even if you don't have any actual problem, you don't want to sort anything in your relationship, in your work, in your life, you're just very happy as you are, then you go to the nature and you connect with whatever is in there. Your patterns get naturally enlivened, it gets energized, and This is the priceless therapy, which I will recommend to everybody at least 20 minutes a day. Right? So please, trust the nature. Test it. Go to tree, ask the question, and see what comes to you. You know, once I came to the tree and palm, is there a song I could write about? And suddenly came to me. Do not be afraid of anything more than a tree. What can happen to you? Nothing. In the worst case, it can fall on you. That actually came to me in Czech, in my born first language. So I just translated. It doesn't rhyme, but Czech was really nice and rhyme, and it makes so much sense because at that moment I was kind of handling or struck by kind of encountering my fear. I was a little too afraid to do whatever I want to do because whatever mindset was there. And the tree simply said to me, you know, do not be afraid anything more than you are afraid of a tree, right? Are you afraid of a tree? What the worst things can follow you. When you see its time is coming, you just move aside. And why be in a life afraid anything more than the tree? We don't know because the fears blind us, right? But that's what I got from nature last time I took that. So, you know, connect with nature, get the answers, inspiration and motivation, and align. This is the best step into mastery. It's be aligned, and you can align with any pattern you want. But if you choose nature, your choice is right. Okay. So trust it. Nature has infinite wisdom, and it's up to you to use it. Just simply connecting, asking the question in loud voice, and listening with whole being, with your ears, with your eyes, maybe with your mind eye. If you develop your mind eye, this idea can come to you. You don't even have to go anywhere. You just call the tree to your mind, and this idea start to flow. But before we develop that, go to the nature, spend time there, and see how your fields will react. Okay, so live connected with nature. Work with it. Use it for your good, okay? I'll see you. Bye now.